Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News from TayNinhTV radio and television station. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, on December 6, the 14th session of the 9th People's Council of TayNinhTV Province will proceed up under the direction of Vice Chairwoman of TayNinhTV Provincial People Council Phan Thị Điệp and her counterpart Nguyễn Thanh Phong. The three-day session has completed the working program with many important contents.
During the session, delegates review reports and approved 24 submitted draft resolutions. The resolutions were developed and submitted to the Provincial People's Council according with correct order and procedures as required by law. These are specific policies and measures promulgated to facilitate the promotion of local socio-economic development. Speaking at the closing session, Ms. Phan Thị Điệp asked the Provincial People's Committee to receive the suggestions of delegates raised at the session and verification opinions of the boards directly under the Provincial People's Council. The chairwoman also proposed that the Standing Committee of the People's Council, boards and delegates of the Council strengthen supervision of the implementation of the promulgated resolutions. Delegates of the People's Council were asked to actively monitor and supervise the settlement of voters' petitions and the fulfillment of the leaders' promises at the session.
Ladies and gentlemen, under the leadership of the TayNinhTV Provincial Party Committee, rapid management of the Provincial People Committee right from the early days of 2019, the determination and efforts of the entire political system, our economic sector and the local people, the provincial social economy in 2019 continued to have quite comprehensive development, achieving many outstanding achievements.
Speaking at the 14th session of the 9th People Council of TayNinhTV Province, Mr. Phạm Văn Tân, chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, said that in 2019, most of the key socio-economic targets have been met and exceeded the plan. Among them, 12 out of 20 targets exceed the plan. The economy continued to develop, especially the industry and service sectors, which have contributed to the increase in the GRDP. The growth rate in 2019 is also the highest figure in the last 5 years. In 2019, TayNinhTV has also mobilized many resources to invest in infrastructure development, especially the arterial transport infrastructure that connects and promotes economic development. The most praiseworthy project of which is the Ho Chi Minh City-Mộc Bài Highway project that the government agreed to assign the People's Committee of Ho Chi Minh City to coordinate with the People's Committee of TayNinhTV Province to deploy investment and urgently carry out the procedures to start construction. Besides, the Provincial Public Administration Center came into operation and achieved many positive results. TayNinhTV was the first province in the country to introduce new way to receive some simple administrative procedures through Zalo social network, contributing to reduce cost and time for people and businesses. The province ranked 14 out of 63 provinces and cities in the Provincial Competitiveness Index, or PCI, of 5 levels compared to 2017. The year 2020 is particularly important. It's also the time of completing the term and conducting the Party Congress at all levels and the 11th Provincial Party Congress tenure 2020 to 2025. Mr. Phạm Văn Tân also directed the province to strengthen market control, ensure food safety before, during, and after the Lunar New Year, maintain political security and social order and safety, focus on directing the implementation of socio-economic development tasks in 2020, right from the first days of the year, with the highest spirit and determination. In 2019, the business environment in TayNinhTV Province continues to be improved, and the province still an attractive investment destination for foreign investors. As of October 20, 2019, TayNinhTV ranked 6 out of 63 provinces and cities nationwide in terms of attracting foreign investment. Accordingly, foreign investment projects in 2019 attracted nearly 1,500 million USD, an increase of 91% over the same period. So far this year, the province has 321 foreign investment projects with a total registered capital of nearly 7,300 million USD, of which 233 projects have been put into operation, with the total capital of nearly 5 billion USD. The accumulated realized capitals about 52% of the total registered capital. The domestic investment capital reached over 4,600 billion Vietnam dong, down 67% over the same period. In accumulation, the province now has 522 valid investment projects with the registered capital of over 74,000 billion Vietnam dong, in which 294 projects have been put into operation with a capital of nearly 39,000 billion Vietnam dong. 62 projects with a capital of nearly 19,000 billion Vietnam dong are under construction, and 145 projects have not been built yet. The implemented capital reached about 28% of the registered capital. By 2019, the industrial production value in Tây Ninh province at the 2010 comparative rise was more than 89,000 billion Vietnam dong, up more than 16% over the same period, in which the foreign investment sector increased by over 23%, the state sector raised by 3%, and an increase of 1.4% for non-state sector. Production value of enterprises located in industrial zones and clusters make up 64% of total industrial production value, up 21% over the same period. The investment capital in social development was nearly 34,000 billion Vietnam dong, equaling to 43% of the GRDP, an increase of 22% over the same period. As of October 31, 2019, the rate of disbursement of capital investment for basic construction in Tây Ninh province reached 64.1%. Currently, the implementation of capital construction investment projects in the province is still slow. One of the reasons for slow progress of the budget projects is the ground clearance and resettlement still having problems with mechanisms and policies. At the same time, the qualification and experience of some design consultancy, supervision consultants, construction contractors, and investors are still limited. In order to well implement the basic construction investment plan in 2020, Tây Ninh Provincial People's Council requests the Provincial People's Committee to pay attention to directing the detailed allocation of capital sources early, while implementing the capital disbursement right from the beginning of the year, strengthening the investment preparation, speeding up the landslide clearance compensation, regularly inspect and control the project implementation schedule, promptly remove difficulty, create conditions to soon implement projects, improve investment efficiency, strengthen settlement of investment capital for completed works.
The Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism, coordinated with the Art and Literature Association of Tây Ninh Province, recently held the ceremony to sum up the award and the opening of the exhibition of Tây Ninh Tourism Beautiful Photo Contest in 2019.
This is the second time Tây Ninh has launched an expanded contest across the country. The official competition was launched from June 6, 2019. Since launching, the organization committee has received nearly 699 works by 116 authors from 13 provinces and cities nationwide. They are works of ideological and artistic value that highlighting human development, revolutionary traditions of the people, and Tây Ninh tourism development. At the ceremony, the organization committee awarded certificates of merit of the Provincial People's Committee to the authors with excellent artwork on Tây Ninh tourism, in which the first prize belonged to authors Dương Vĩnh Tuyên of Trà Vinh Province. 2 authors of Gò Dầu and Hòa Thành District were awarded the second prize. The organization committee also awarded 3 third prize and consolation prize. After the award ceremony, the organization committee and delegates cut the ribbon to officially open the exhibition of the Tây Ninh Tourism Beautiful Photo Contest in 2019. The exhibition displays 60 artworks on Tây Ninh tourism. The event held at the Provincial Culture Centers, scheduled to last until February 1st, 2020.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.